We all dream about winning the lotto or receiving a great inheritance from our wealthy uncle or an auntie. But it could be a different story in retirement. In retirement, when a pensioner has access to the age pension as well as French benefits that come with the pensioner concession card, this inheritance would need to be a very, very high value to justify losing age pension and the pensioner concession card altogether. If you are not sure why I am saying that, please watch what I consider one of my most interesting and eye-opening videos, Real Value of Age Pension in Australia. After that, get to know the value of concession card in Centrelink concession card for retirement and pensioner concession card the best. And today we will chat about how receiving an inheritance can affect your age pension if you happen to be a beneficiary of a deceased estate. My name is Catherine Eastbrand from About Retirement. I'm a certified financial planner and you are watching About Retirement TV, the place to learn all you need to know how to set up your finances for the best retirement outcome you could have, or how to access government benefits such as age pension, for example, or how to improve your retirement altogether. As we know, in retirement, if you become eligible for age pension, it is not just a payment that you are entitled to, but also this magical special concession card that does provide lots of benefits, such as medical, pharmaceutical, transport, or accommodation concessions. Watch those previously mentioned videos to fully understand all the benefits the concession card can provide for you. Also, as I explained in a number of my videos, Centrelink will carry out 2 tests to establish your eligibility for age pension payments and how much you will actually receive. Income test and assets test. Whichever of the two give the lower outcome of your pension entitlement, this is what you are going to receive. A sudden increase in value of your assets due to receiving an inheritance will usually impact both of those tests and consequently can result in a reduction or even a loss of your age pension entitlement together with your concession card. Let's look at this example. Maria is a single lady, 70 years of age, a homeowner with lifestyle assets such as contents and a car, both valued at $30,000, cash in a bank of $50,000, and a superannuation fund in a pension phase valued at $200,000. Based on both tests, Maria is eligible for the full age pension, therefore her income consists of $27,664 of age pension payment and additional $12,000 per annum of superannuation pension payment. Therefore, her total income for the year amounts to $39,664. Suddenly, Maria received an unexpected inheritance to the value of $200,000. Maria's age pension will drop immediately down to $13,761, which is a loss of close to $14,000 every year. This is of course not the end of the world, as if Maria receives an appropriate advice, she could receive the equivalent of the lost age pension income from the inheritance money. But let's look now at Stefan, also a single homeowner with exactly the same assets as Maria, but his inheritance amounts to $500,000. Now, Stefan has just lost the full age pension payment together with all discounts of the pensioner concession card. This is a huge loss for Stefan and the income earned by $500,000 inheritance will not really be able to cover that loss. Stefan could give $10,000 a year up to $30,000 during a period of 5 years, but even this will not help him to keep any of his age pension payments. Stefan could spend some money on home upgrades if needed, take a holiday or participate in some other social activities to reduce his assets value. Watch my most popular video, 9 Ways to Hide Assets from Age Pension Legally, to learn how you could reduce legally the value of your assets and improve your age pension position. Stefan, however, would have to reduce his assets by close to $150,000 to keep his age pension entitlement, but that would be a very small amount of payment. And now let's see the impact inheritance has on a couple. Let's meet Judy and Sasha, age 67. They are also homeowners with $40,000 in lifestyle assets, $50,000 in a term deposit, and $20,000 in everyday bank account. Plus, each partner has $250,000 in super. Under the asset test, they're eligible for $564 per fortnight pension payment each. Therefore, their income is as follows: $29,341 per annum combined age pension, plus they draw $25,000 combined superannuation payments between them. The total income amounts to $54,341. Obviously, this level of income and most certainly the level of age pension can be improved and maximized with an appropriate advice. So if your situation is similar, feel free to contact me to find out how. But suddenly they have received an inheritance of $400,000 and their age pension disappears altogether. This is a very big income loss. Yes, they can derive income from inheritance money, but they will not have the same benefit as in a current situation. People are often asking me what can be done to prevent this situation, how they can prepare themselves for receiving an inheritance. As explained before, gifting will only assist to a point. You can only give away up to $30,000 in a 5-year period. If you wish to fully understand the gifting, have a look at this video, Gifting to Improve Your Age Pension. Sometimes people come up with idea of renouncing their inheritance, meaning refusing to accept it and allowing their next in-line beneficiary to receive it instead of you. Unfortunately, most likely Centrelink will apply deprivation rules, meaning that although you do not have those assets, they will be counted as yours for a period of 5 years. And deeming income will also be applied, although you would not be receiving any income from the money you just gave away. Therefore, this is not an ideal solution. Sometimes I get a question if the testamentary trust would help. Well, testamentary trust is a trust created by a will and does not come into existence until after the death of the testator, so a creator of a will. But if you are listed as a beneficiary, a trustee, or if you have any other way of controlling those assets or receiving any kind of benefit, then those assets would also be counted by Centrelink as yours and will impact your age pension eligibility in the same way as if you received those assets from the deceased person directly. So we know that testamentary trust will not assist you in keeping your age pension entitlement. Therefore, what you need to do is plan in advance. Specialist estate planning advice should be obtained at this point. And receive advice preferably before the event. And if this is impossible, then as soon as you possibly can, to check what else can be done to keep your age pension entitlement going. You might think that at this point of your life everything should be easier, but unfortunately, in most cases, it is the other way around. This is why not only advice is essential at the starting point of your retirement, but ongoingly as your life needs change. I hope you found this video of value. If so, please give it thumbs up and subscribe to this channel not to miss any of my future videos. And if you would like to find out how you could be eligible for age pension if you are above the limits, or how you could improve your age pension if you are only on part payment, visit my website aboutretirement.com.au and book a meeting with me so we can assess your situation. And while you are on my website, check out the information presented. There are over hundreds of videos and articles for you to watch and read and learn. And do not forget to sign up to my newsletter to be always updated with all the changes that can impact your retirement. And now please watch those previously mentioned videos. Real value of age pension in Australia. Personally, I think this is one of the best videos I have ever created. The second recommendation is the most popular video of this channel, and for a reason. 9 ways to hide assets from age pension legally. I will speak with you in my next video. Bye for now.